Today, we delve into the chilling tale of one of America's most infamous serial killers, Ted Bundy. Brace yourselves as we unravel the dark and twisted story of his horrifying crimes. Ted Bundy was born on November 24, 1946, in Burlington, Vermont. From the outside, Bundy appeared to be a charming and intelligent individual. He was well-liked, well-educated, and even volunteered at a suicide hotline. But behind his charismatic facade lurked a monstrous predator. Bundy's reign of terror began in the mid-1970s. He targeted young women, often luring them with his good looks and pretending to need help. In January 1974, the peaceful communities of Washington and Oregon were shaken by a series of disappearances. Women were vanishing without a trace. Bundy's method was cunning and calculated. He would approach his victims in public places, feigning injury or disability. His charm made them feel safe, but once they were alone, he would strike. He abducted, assaulted, and murdered these women, leaving authorities baffled and the public terrified. Despite several eyewitness reports and sketch artists' attempts, Bundy managed to evade capture. His criminal spree continued as he moved from state to state, spreading fear wherever he went. He would change his appearance frequently, making it harder for authorities to track him down. In 1975, Bundy was finally arrested in Utah for possession of burglary tools. However, he was not yet linked to the murders. It was only after his arrest that investigators began to connect the dots. They found evidence linking him to the brutal attacks in multiple states. Bundy's charm did not wane even in custody. He managed to escape from jail twice in 1977. During his second escape, he made his way to Florida, where he unleashed one of his most horrific attacks. On January 15, 1978, Bundy broke into the Chi Omega sorority house at Florida State University. He brutally assaulted and murdered 2 women, Lisa Levy and Margaret Bowman, and severely injured 2 others. His violent rampage did not stop there. Just weeks later, he abducted and murdered 12-year-old Kimberly Leach. Finally, on February 15, 1978, Bundy was apprehended once more after a routine traffic stop. This time, he would not escape justice. Ted Bundy's trial was a media sensation. He chose to represent himself, showcasing his narcissistic personality. Despite his attempts to manipulate the courtroom, the evidence against him was overwhelming. In 1979, he was convicted for the Chi Omega murders and sentenced to death. Additional convictions followed for his other heinous crimes. After years of appeals, Ted Bundy was executed in the electric chair on January 24, 1989. His final moments were witnessed by a crowd cheering for justice. Bundy's legacy is a chilling reminder of how evil can hide behind the most unsuspecting faces. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the dark mind of Ted Bundy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with more true crime stories.